Barbara Ann, you're really tan. Barbara Ann. Ma 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 Barbara. Hello, my friends. Hello. I'm Jesus Criminies. Uh, oh my God. My morning is already, I couldn't even sing. Sorry. They didn't want me singing. Really? Ugh. It's already a day. It's a day. It's a day. It's already a day, y'all. I'm tired. I'm cranky. Just beware. The beast is here. She is not happy. Yes, a rough night. All night long. All night long, Grandpa. Trying to get out of the gate. Sounds like a toddler, shaking the gate. Oh, go to bed! I'm cranky. I'm cranky. Second night of just up, sleep, just not sleeping. Conveniently, Dan was sleeping during all those moments. So I am quite crankster this morning. So, you know what that means. I did scream. By 6:20 in the morning, I said, go to bed. Stop shaking my gate. Get in bed. Why is this here? So you don't go out there. Oh, stop it, Danielle. It's true. I spent money to keep you in here. You know what I mean? So, I'm tired. It just hits you too. Like you get up and you're like trying to beat the beast, right? Trying to beat it like, no, I'm not gonna let my exhaustion keep me down. Oh, Stephanie. Yeah. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm reading the idiot comments out there and I'm like, God, I'm cranky. I'm cranky. Lord, have mercy on anybody in my soul today. So, Grandpa's up, had to wait to get him up. Dan went for a walk. He didn't tell me, but he's not in the house. So I'm assuming that's where he went. So I was a little late because I had to wait for Grandpa. I was just going to go out and start running. My Zoom was on. I was going to say, hey, once he gets up, let me know. But he was already up. So I got him dressed, got him ready, got him fed, got his coffee out there. And here I am today, right now. So I got to go to the piercing place today. My cartilage piercing came out, my front helix. I don't know where it went. It shouldn't have gone anywhere. So I'm really pissed off about that because that shit's expensive. So I'm going back there today. And then since I'm there, got to get something pierced on this side. So I don't know yet. I'm trying, Lana. I'm exhausted today, but we'll see what happens. I've got an appointment about 12:30 today. I got to call my friend Christy, talk about our book. So I got to get some stuff done. But it should be a mellow day unless I get a hair up my ass and decide I want to do something else in the yard. But you just never know with me. You know what I mean? You just never know. So today it's just kind of, I almost didn't book my appointment. Hi, Nia. Because I knew last night that I didn't want to do anything today. But then I said, I'm going to be pissed tomorrow because guaranteed I have just something sticking through the hole. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'm gonna be pissed. So, anyhow, happy early birthday, Lana. So yeah, so I'd like to get and read. I'd like to read. I'm starting to get in my book. My book, I have like 200 pages left. Yes. Oh, my book? Yes, we have started on my book. Yes. We've started my book. We're about 10,000 words in. Yeah, a lot. So we're progressing. So, yay, us. So, anyhow, remember tapping is clapping on the TikTok, you guys. Thumbs up on the YouTube. So, Millie got her pedicure yesterday. She's a happy little piggy today. She's ripped up, she made me giggle today because she's ripped up, they root, and old blankets rip up and all the fuzz is out. And so she's walking around and she's got like, looks like she's been snowed on. There's like, she's got a whole bunch of like the inner fluff on her back. It's the funniest thing. I should take a picture. So tonight's Wednesday. It's the Wednesday night live. If I'm well, if I get out of my funk, I will definitely try to by the time that happens. Hey from Tampa, Jane. Where's Ed? Inside where he belongs, John. This is my time, not Ed time. Nobody ever sees Ed in the morning unless there's a catastrophe. So don't ask for Ed, because you ain't gonna see him. The stupid comments are already coming in. They're already coming in. I showed a good example of sundowning for Ed. The display of just confusion, not being able to get his words out, and just not really knowing what's happening. Pretty evident to me what's happening. Got the idiots. Freedom for Ed. Give him some tea. That should calm him down. That worked with my mom. Ed's like a prisoner in your house. I hope you get treated like that when you get older. I sure as hell hope I do. You know? I sure as hell hope I do. So, y'all, just because it worked for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for Ed. Ed doesn't drink hot tea, never has, never will. I tried it in the wintertime when he had a little cold, didn't want it, doesn't like it, never been a thing for him. He likes iced tea, that's about it. When it's 20 minutes, hi Sam, when it's 20 minutes before dinner, no, I'm not gonna get him a snack because he just had something little at 4. I'm not giving him a snack. I don't give a shit if he's 92 or 106. I'd rather him eat his dinner, right, than having another snack. You guys, it's just like a toddler or a young child. Do you want them to spoil their dinner? No. As a parent, you want them to eat their well-balanced meal. Typically at about 3:30, anywhere from 3:34, he gets a snack. Yeah, like fruit. Sometimes I cut up different types of fruit. That's what he gets. Because I would prefer him having his dinner, which is very nutritious and healthy. Protein, nutrients like veggies, protein, and more protein, and that stuff. So he is far from starving. So opinions like that, suggestions don't help, right? Because it's a passive-aggressive tone people take toward you. Like, well, maybe if you did that, he's hungry. Let him do what he wants. No, you can't let him do what he wants. You guys, when you say stupid shit like that, it irks me to no end. It shows how much you do not know about the disease. Oh no, Goodman. You can't. Some guy was like, freedom from grandpa. I like the son, but not her. Okay, well, you can't like my husband if you don't like me. You can't like my husband if you like me. Don't like me. Because what you're saying is, the man who you like, who relies on me to take care of him, nurture him, right? Huh? Who? What? Huh? So don't fool yourself. You're validating something that's not there. Don't validate your disgust for me, but praise my husband. Because really, what you don't see is, you don't like him either. Because Dan relies on me, right? Dan relies on me. I do all those things. The caregiving, the womanly role, as some of you like to say. So, don't come in with your bullshit. The son's much better. She's evil. Y'all, you're calling Dan evil too. Because how can you like somebody that entrusts me with taking care of his father? Think about that. Doesn't make sense. It just, I try to enlighten people every day. You can't like Dan and hate me at the same time. It doesn't work. How can you not see that? Freedom for grandpa. Okay, let's give him freedom. Might as well give him some keys to a car. Let him do what he wants. Let him eat what he wants. Let him do whatever he wants. At 92 with fucking dementia. Y'all, I just can't. I can't. Anyway. So, anywho, I am, it just, those things just continuously put me in a bad mood, especially when I'm already there. So I try to enlighten people, to explain to them that your reasoning and your validation is stupid. Yeah. Letting him do what he wants would be neglectful. It would. Let him eat all the cookies he wants. Oh, because that sounds reasonable. Let your 2-year-old eat however many cookies they want. So whatever you say that I should do with that, you should let your topper do. Right? Seems reasonable. Let him wander. Give him keys. Show him that that's his car. Oh, okay. Sounds right. Yeah. Stephanie, if only. I did too, Melanie. Yeah, let him walk outside. Let him be free. Let the man have freedom. Stop being a warden. Stop being a drill sergeant. Let him do what he wants to do. Okay. Let your 2-year-old, your 3-year-old, your 4-year-old, your 5, you get the picture, do what they want to. Shit. Give them keys to your car. Let them drive. Why not? Give them a whole box of cookies. Why not? I should just remove the gate. Let him wander. He must want food when he's wandering at night. He must want to eat. Shit. Just put things out for him. Yeah, let him buy an RV and travel. Freedom! Yeah. Give him a checkbook and let him write checks to every little Tom, Dick, and Harry he sees. Sure. Because that's good caregiving. Yeah. Give him all shit. Right? Let him eat sweets all day. Speaking of sweets, yeah, let him use the stove. Let him cook. Let him chop suey some veggies for a stir fry. Oh, shit. Andrew needs a root canal. Fuck. Give him $500 in his wallet. Yeah, somebody said that. I would never put $500 in his wallet. You know, the guy pulls out his wallet so much. He's always looking inside to see what he has. You can't he would lose it. So, yeah. And that's funny, because if I let him do all those things and they got hurt or sick, then I would be neglectful once again. I would be neglectful once again. I'm in the wrong place. Y'all must have a lot of money. Well, that's kind of an ugly assumption. Why do you assume that? I would love to hear your train of thought on that. I never assume people have a lot of money, ever. Because what's happened before when I've assumed that, they've gone bankrupt, they've lost their house, because you can't assess somebody's financial status based on what you see. It's stupid, unless you're a Kardashian or anybody like that. Stupid. Goodman, dementia is a progressing disease, just like cancer. Yeah. You have cookiness. I have cookiness? Oh, thanks. I'm a cookie. He didn't mean that. He meant to write my assumption is cockiness. I'm assuming. Yeah. Do my garage. Do the spider webs give you that? I got some spider webs. Does that tell you health, wealth, and everything else? Y'all, I don't understand why some people are so fascinated with money. Why? Who cares? Who has money? Who doesn't? What I have versus what you don't have. Work hard, you know? Sometimes it takes getting off your ass to achieve things. You know what I mean? You can't get anything unless you work hard for it. Period. Stop whining and put all that attention into doing something with yourself. What people too much interest in the room and walk away. We'll call the fire. Please. Blah blah blah. Hi Patricia. The half door is not locked. No, he can't figure out how to open it. When you don't have money, you can't get medical care. Not true. Not true. Not true. Sometimes it's better not to have money in the States to get medical care. Not always true. Not always true. Working since you were 5. Oh, hero coming in hot. Honey, you're the one who started it, baby. Baby cakes. I'm not assuming anything. I'm just assuming you put too much attention on the stupid things. Don't worry about how much money people have. Worry about you, your happiness. Focus on the kindliness of other people. Don't worry about their money. What's the purpose? It's none yet. Have I heard of Kenya? Of course I've heard of Kenya. It's not always true. You gotta remember, different countries do different things. So here in California, you're better off not having any money. They don't work hard to get what they have. Yes. And went missing for 24 hours, let me tell you. Oh, yes, 100%. Hi Z, how are you? Does he have back issues? Edward, he had back surgery about 10-ish years ago, right? Right, so his back issues is probably from that. Hi Dragon Girl, how are you? Yeah, everything you see has been given to Dan. We've worked for everything we have. So, hard work, right? Education, those things help acquire things if that's important to you in life. Things is not what's important. You guys, things are not what's important. What do I tell my 38-year-old son who tries to be my parent? Tell him to mind his own beeswax. You're an adult and you will do what you want to do and how you want to do it. That's it. Just say, I know you care for me, but this is my life. This is my life. No, Kathy, it's hard not to listen to them sometimes. Like I say, I'm honest about it. Some days, it just infuriates me because people are ridiculous. So I try to enlighten them and teach them a couple things, you know? And I will always do that. So, was I in the army? No. Almost set our house on fire by fixing toast in the oven. Oh God. Yeah, Pam, that's scary. I remember a couple years back, Ed had a fork by them, and like he went and put something in the microwave with a fork. Get out of the kitchen! What are you doing? You know, the normal reaction to anybody doing that. Yeah, Hero needs to go. He's annoying. I know my son is right, but I still, yeah, that's the thing. But validate. Hey, look, Kelsey, there's a cha-cha. Yeah, I have a strong demeanor, definitely. And in my household, you need to have a strong demeanor because you don't get shit done if you don't, right? When you have somebody who has dementia and is stubborn as a mule, there are times when you need to be that way. You need to, nope, yep, this way, that way. Nope, I got shit to do. I don't have time to give him all the answers when 2 seconds later he's gonna ask the same thing. You know, there's times and places, depending on temperament, right? Temperament of the person you are caregiving for has everything to do with the way you approach things. Now, my temperament with Ed is different all throughout the day. Some of you will see, right, that when we're on a live, me and him together, completely different temperament because he's relaxed, right? He's enjoying himself. I'm enjoying myself. You know, I'm trying to get him to talk and to communicate versus when it's through the day, right? I'm trying to work, get things done, and he's asking the same shit over and over again, right? Yeah, anybody's gonna lose their shit. Sit down, right? Sit down. I just went over it with you. I'm not doing it again right now. Sit down. You know, last night, same thing happened. My Zoomies were on. Not talking. Sit down. You know? And that's okay, right? Stop acting and saying that it's not okay. When you're dealing with it all day long, and various ebbs and flows of the day, you are going to react. My temperament changes based on his temperament and depending on what I'm doing at the moment. I do not have to be there for him every single moment. I do not. I have other things I've got to get done. I don't owe him anything other than keeping him safe, right? Feeding him, keeping him clean, and so on and so forth. Is he bored? Probably. My job isn't to entertain him. My job is to take care of him. So, yeah, when people say all he wants is somebody to talk to, probably. But you sit down for an hour and see how long you can handle the same questions over and over again. Now, the man is not ignored at all. He forgets. Let him call his kids. Oh, so every time he wants to call his kids, you're saying he should call them. They should answer because he forgets and doesn't remember. What? No, that's not how reality works. That's not how reality works. He forgets. Well, God, let him call his daughter. What if he did? You're assuming he didn't? Do you think if we called him on the show or video, he's going to remember that he called her? No. That's his brain. His brain doesn't remember. You'll need to easy on that. He forgets. Short-term memory loss. It's part of dementia. Some woman yesterday, I think her name is Lynn, she was on my ass. Is it short-term memory loss or is it dementia? Stop telling him he has, who, what, huh? What? You're telling me what I should do for the man I take care of. Now, short-term memory loss is a factor. It's a part of dementia, right? It's a part of dementia. Dan hates to tell him dementia. Dan uses short-term memory loss, right? Who is anybody to say how we're handling that situation is right or wrong? Who cares how I describe at the moment what he's feeling or why he's confused? Does it really matter? Now, some of you have seen me do both. You have dementia. Oh my God, you hurt his feelings. Why would you tell him that? What? Well, it's the facts. So, you shouldn't tell a cancer patient they have cancer? Huh? Who? What? Depending on his mood, I vacillate between the two terms. When I need to be a little bit more forceful, direct, I use dementia. When he's in a softer mood, more sensitive, I use short-term memory loss, right? Because when I communicate with Ed, it's based on his patterns. It's based on what I've just dealt with, what I've been dealing with, and how he is. And no, for those of you who think the camera's stuck in his face all day, no. Some days there's no camera at all. Stop being so jealous and so bitter and so angry. I think I think that day, the video that I put up today was something done 2 days ago. I didn't video yesterday. Sometimes Dan videos and deletes them because he's just not in a good way. Y'all don't waste your breath or your finger typing on that shit. It's stupid. You look like an idiot. Sometimes, Sherry, I think dementia resonates with him a little bit more. It just depends on the day. Hands went away, she was doing the same thing. Yeah, and you can't let them have complete control over everything, right? Because it's just not logical. It's not the way life works, right? We have limits, we have boundaries, but his mind is not right. So in his mind, he thinks he has limits and boundaries, but he doesn't know them anymore. So that's where Dan and I come in. So they just close him up and pass. That's so sad. I take care of my husband and just tell them if they don't like it, they can come over. Yeah, that's the thing, Pam. You know, everybody's quick, right? Everybody's quick to criticize, but yet they're not here helping, right? Everybody has a better way to do it, but they don't know, you know? They may have spent a day or a half day. I'm a caregiver with my grandmother. Really? What, for a minute? Stop it. Stop it, because real caregivers would never come on anyone's page who's a caregiver and bash them. So, stick that where the sun don't shine. No, and Drake, and honestly, like, I'm not the best caregiver. Is there such a thing? You know, I don't think, she says, what a pretty door. Yeah, it gets on your nerves, right? It gets on your nerves. Every day I vacuum. Hi, C. Ed goes, God, I haven't seen a vacuum like that. That's interesting. Every day, it's a new day, you know? Every minute, it's a new minute. So, it changes, you know? Some things are the same. Those things get on your nerves throughout the day. It just does. I don't think there's ever a perfect caregiver out there. All the people who say, oh God, you are horrible. How could you treat that man the way you do? Shit, I can only hope somebody treats me the way I treat Ed. I don't think there will be anybody because I don't want anybody to do that. Stick me in a home, let's figure it out. But no, he lives the life. You know, I have no patience either, Drake. And was quick to acknowledge your kindness. Yeah, you know, Stephen, you see him with me at night. You know, you see him with me at night. Has to care for me, he loses his temper with me from time. Well, right, Lily, and you understand, right? That's okay, Casey. I knew what you meant. So it happens, you guys. I'm not the most patient person. This morning, right? I'm cranky as shit. He got up, nope, come on, let's go. Drill sergeant, like you like to call me, Warden Danielle was out. Let's go, let's move, let's get it. You already did it, let's go. Come on, sit down. All right, don't stand up yet. No, don't stand up. Let's sit, nope, sit down. I put his pants on, I gave him his shoes, and normally I put his shoes on for him. I didn't do it this morning. I'm not doing it. I wasn't in the mood. Let's go. To the kitchen we go. I need to wash my hands. Nope, not yet. Or brush his teeth. Nope, you're gonna eat first, right? You're gonna eat first. Let's go, let's march, let's go, let's go, let's go. You can brush your teeth after you eat. But I'm still caring for him. I'm still feeding him. I poured his coffee. I cut up a banana in his cereal, right? I still do it, whether I can or don't want to, right? How many days do we wake up? Pam, do you wake up and you're like, fuck this shit? Charlie, anybody who has these people living in your house, how many days you're like, fuck, I don't want to do this today. I am not in the fucking mood, right? It's normal. That's normal. That's part of being a caregiver. I speak the truth and people don't like it. Why? Why don't people like the truth? Because they expect something different? You expect something different from a caregiver who does it all the time, all day long, deals with the repetition, anxiety, everything else, and somehow I'm supposed to be on my best behavior. I can't even be on my fucking best behavior with my husband or my kids. Hannah called me this morning, bitching about her car. Pisses me off. Girl, you know how we feel about your car. No, you just don't drop it off and say, these are my problems. Can you find out what's wrong? Are you going to pay for it? Hell no. Hell no. Hannah, figure it out as we go along. As things happen, we'll take it in. If your transmission is going, it's going. Right? You can't do anything preventative for that. I lose my mind with her with certain things too. Does that make me a horrible mother? No. It makes me human. It makes me sometimes overwhelmed because everybody relies on me for everything, right? My husband, my kids. I'm tired sometimes. I'm tired. I had a good thing for memory loss. He passed at 94. That's crazy. I think, Stephen, though, that generation just lives, right? Yeah, it's human. I'm human. Hey, Dan? Is he on the phone? But, and people don't like it. People hate when I say how I really feel. Why? I'm trying to normalize being truthful on here, right? I'm trying to normalize being honest. I'm trying to normalize being real. Telling you the real emotions that caregivers have instead of grazing them. Normalizing talking about menopause. Normalizing talking about fecal matter, leaking, all the shit that we're so afraid to talk about. We don't talk about mental illness. We don't? Who said? I do. I do. You find it offensive because why? Why do you feel that way? Because I'm letting secrets out that you don't want people to feel or see in you? Bruh. Stop being fake. Own your shit. Talk about the hardships that we face as parents, as wives, as husbands. Life ain't easy. Shit happens. right? Nobody handles it as graceful as they could or should. We do what we can to get by. People can't handle the truth because they're afraid to face it themselves, right, Jen? I feel like people are so afraid to face it. They're so afraid when you talk about it, they feel it, they know it, it's in them, but God forbid they be honest about it. God forbid they be honest about it, because what would that say about them? What would that show to other people about them? Who fucking cares what other people think? You think I care what people think and what a horrible person I am? I know what I'm doing. That's called security in myself. I know the job I'm doing. I can't change the way you see me or other people, but I know that I'm not a bad person. I know that I'm not a witch. I know that I'm not a horrible person. I know that I'm a badass bitch and I get shit done. And I'm sorry that's offensive to you.
Are you getting shit on that video?
Yeah.
I knew you would, but you know, the thing about that video is that is a hard thing to handle.
That's right.
And
That's so funny.
you can't expect perfection. It's hard.
People want perfection, but there's no such thing as perfection.
But that kind of, you know, confusion and terror, it's a hard thing to do. People don't understand. You can try and try and try, but it's hard to be perfect. It's hard to be good. It's hard to bring them, to calm them down. It's hard. It's not easy. And you're not going to see perfection.
There's no such thing as perfection. There's
Especially
no,
in those moments.
no, in those moments you're not. Sometimes we can be calm and sometimes we lose our shit, right? Sometimes,
We don't lose our shit when
well, sometimes we do, if you can't.
I don't lose my shit. When it's that
Sometimes, depending on the type of reaction he's having. Not there, no. But there's other times where he's just riled up and being stubborn and ornery, and you know, you can't
when you're trying
turn
to
him
do
around.
something and he's repetitively coming in every 2 seconds, he gets overwhelmed. But that's different than when he's terrified
Yeah.
or scared.
Pam, I ain't smiling every day, I can tell you that. I'm not smiling now. I wasn't smiling when I was changing him this morning and putting him down. I wasn't smiling because I'm not happy to do it right now. I don't want to do it right now. And that's okay. It doesn't make me a bad person. It just makes me in my feels. I will be on my vibrator, yes. Played. No, there's no perfect human being. And the people who say, well, I would never do it that way. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. I would like to see you do it. First of all, because a true empathetic person would never come on and bash somebody doing it. Right? Come on. You're showing me your true colors right now by coming on and criticizing me and telling me what a bad person I am. Yeah, let's reflect a little bit and let's see the truth that you are writing. Let's see the truth in your colors because you're shining them bright. But America does not have to change it. That's not God, no. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, I came into a situation the other day, and I'm not going to get into specifics yet because I don't know what's appropriate. I mean, I would, but I don't know. Like, I was giving Ed a shower, and I ran into a little issue. And I was like, oh no. Dan had left. Dan wasn't here. Not that Dan would have handled it, because I would have been the one to just suck it up and do it. But, oh no. I'm like sitting there in a panic, right? In a panic. Like, what do I do? You know? What can I grab? What can I do? You know? I need something to, you know, chisel. Oh no, right? You know, when we have kids, right, it's easy. You just go in, you spread, you hand, you know, whatever you got to do. But I'm not ready for certain aspects of shower time, right? Kimberly. That's so funny. I don't know if all those people would interact, but Cha-Cha and I, that's funny. So He does know it. He knows he's stubborn. Spirit, he said it right there. He knows he's a strong-willed man. So anyhow, I was like sitting here panicking, right? Because I was going to have to go in. You know, I was going to have to go in and take care of it, right? And I was scared to shit, literally. And so I kind of tried a couple things with him, and finally he handled it. But that's what I'm doing. And I guess it could get worse, you know? Things are going to happen, you're going to have to do things that you didn't expect you're going to have to do, but you're going to eventually have to do them. And I was at a crossroads at that moment, because I said, oh, shit. What? Hello? Andrew? Who's here? Mama can't do this shit. Literally. Thanks, Rodrigo. Well, I was, like a Mission Impossible. God, you guys, and it made me realize, right? In that moment, I haven't thought about those things in ever. And in that moment, I thought, woo, I better start making some adjustments to the shower routine, right? Having a couple things handy just in case there's things that need to be, handled in different ways. So, fuck. Yeah. That's what I'm doing, right? This person that some of you can't stand. Oh, Stormy, that's weird. I don't know. I can't help you, honey. The person that you're criticizing and say you love Dan so much but hate me doesn't work. Because if you hate me, you hate Dan, right? And that's what I'm doing. Face to face with things that most people never have to experience in their life, right? Oh, shit. We are human. We are, Pam. And you know what? If you want to yell, scream, kick, you do you, girl. Sing a song. You sing away. You put everything in that song, and you just do it proudly. A stick, a sponge, and some tape. Yeah, but when I'm with him and I'm home alone, who's going to get all that shit for me? That's why I said I have to be better prepared in this gig of mine. I think these are some of the things people don't like, he sharing, and dignity, not just let Dan do the shower. Spirit, who the fuck cares who's showering him? Why are you all so fucking worried about who's showering him? Y'all need to get over that. It's so irritating. Do you think Ed cares that I'm showering him? Do you think he cares? You don't think my ass is stinky sometimes when I get in the shower? I haven't wiped well? Things happen to everybody. What are you looking for? What the hell? It's a fact of life.
I lost my coffee, my second cup of coffee.
It's a fact of life. I have no idea why you guys hyper focus on who the fuck gives him a shower. I'm doing it. Who the fuck cares if Joe Blow is doing it or Dan? You need to get off of that shit. His dignity is his dignity. His dignity's intact. What the fuck? You think I'm putting in a video camera while showering him? Now we can talk about dignity. If I cross those lines, I'm talking about human fucking nature that happens to everybody. That is our time to bond. You think as a medical doctor, he gives a podiatrist, whatever, sometimes I say a medical doctor, people like he was a podiatrist. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? I'm also talking to the caregivers out there who are in those situations. I share without being too explicit, right? I share without being too explicit because they may not be there yet. Or they may be there. And the same fucking thoughts are going through their head. Like, what do I do now? My experience is their experience. We each learn from each other. Y'all stop nitpicking the bullshit of it all. Dignity. What the fuck? I talk about leaking vagina. I talk about my leaky ass. I talk about my itchy ass. What? So? Everybody has it. Why are we so offended by facts? Truth. For fuck's sake. Pam, I'm always in there. So I get wet half the time. I try to adjust the shower. There's a difference between me doing it and Dan doing it, right? I stand in that shower with him. Dan doesn't. He stands out there and just, I itch his head. I scratch his back. I clean his underarms. You know what, Drake? I felt that way for the longest time. I felt that way for the longest time. And when I had to do it when Dan was gone, it changed. I saw how much more relaxed Ed was when I did it versus Dan doing it. How anxious Ed would get with Dan because of his inability of patience. And that changed me. This person who's so hateful to Ed, that changed me. You know, this horrible bitch. I said, I'm doing showers from now on because I saw it was more peaceful for him, right? I saw it was more comforting. I did it better, right? I lotioned him up. I do all those stuff. I did everything. I made that decision. I made that decision for me because I saw how much his face lit up and how much he enjoyed it. Instead of Dan sitting back there like this, your hair, wash your hair, turn around, wash, you know? I made that decision. I did it. This mean, wicked old wench, I took that over. Dan still does it. If I can't do it or if I'm not home, right? But I don't like hearing it because it's stressful for me. And if it's stressful for me, hearing him shower Ed, how the fuck do you think it makes him feel, right? How the fuck do you think it makes him feel? So I took that over. God, what a witch! Lord have mercy. Can you believe the audacity of me? So get over the shower. It's not anybody's job but the person who steps up to the plate. Just like fucking caregiving, right? People say, well, why? Who? Why aren't they there? Because they don't want to be. That's why they aren't here knocking on the door. Come on, people. Open your eyes. Don't ask questions that are right before you. People who do it, who want to do it, are here doing it. Don't ask where they are. Don't ask where they are. They're where they want to be, right? Lizette, I think with Ed and I, it's so complicated with us. And I think because of the complications and because of, you know, everything else, I think that's why he remembers me, right? I think that's why he remembers me, honestly. Because, you know, he remembers me at 5, right? Maybe at a time when he was alone and he started a new life, right? Outside of Joanne or whatever, I don't know. Knowing our turmoil, and now he's in my house and I'm still taking care of him. You know, I don't know. But I'm doing it, you guys. I'm doing it. I don't always want to, but I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, you know, Jenna, I'm just gonna call you Jenna. My friend too, her dad was dying of cancer and she had to give him bed baths. And you know, I don't know what the future holds. I sure as hell don't know what the future holds, but I can guarantee you something. I will be doing it. Pissed off, frustrated, happy, sad, till the end of his life. You know, my emotions are just that, they're mine, right? I own my emotions, and I am rightful to have those emotions that I have. but it doesn't change my ability to care. Doesn't change from my ability to love. I'm a caregiver by nature. That's what I do. You don't have to always have a smile, right? And that's the thing that, you know, a lot of people say, but God, he never forgets her name. Even Dan, he's been with Dan as long as he's been with me. Not really, but I've lived with Ed longer than Dan has, right? And then if you count all the years that he's been here, yeah, he knows who Dan is, but he forgets his name. But why doesn't he forget my name? Right? That's the question. Who knows? I think it's a little bit of everything. It's because our relationship was so colorful. I think it's because our relationship was so colorful, and I'm still doing it today. You know, so I don't know, guys, but it should make you question. People say, "Oh, he's just scared of her. That's why." How do people come up with this shit? Does it make them feel better? Oh, he's just scared of her. Yeah, so that's why he doesn't forget my name. Okay. The face is fine. You can't even see it anymore. Can't even see it. He heals like a trooper. Yeah, he had one daughter. But, you know, gotta remember, like, life with Joanne was different, right? He still remembers, but he doesn't remember, but he'll always remember me as a little girl. Always says that. I knew you since you were this big, you know? Why does that stick out in his head? I don't know. Why does he always remember that? I don't know. You know? I don't know. Why doesn't he remember his other kids little? But he remembers me. Come on. I don't know. Because I was probably the last phase, you know, of his long-term memory that is ingrained, right? Or for some reason. I have been a constant in his life. And that's really the thing, right? 45 years, right? So when I lived with him, I moved out at 19, right? And then when they moved up here, he was here almost every day visiting the kids and on the weekends, right? So it's still time together. I think so too, Trina. I think he's very lucky because we're doing it, you know? Mark couldn't handle it by himself. He probably would have still, if there was nobody else to do it, I bet Mark would still be doing it today, suffering, you know, stressed, not sleeping, not happy, because that's the type of guy Mark is. But we're here. He's lucky we were able to do it. But look at the amazing things. Bye, Sam. Look at the amazing things that we've accomplished while he's been here. My relationship, for one, with him, right? I've been able to heal. I've been able to bond like I've never bonded with him before. That's fucking amazing. He gave us a tool, helped grow my platform, right? Gave me the courage to step out, talk to you guys, give you my wonderful insight and wisdom and experience. And he said it last night, right? He said it last night. You guys heard it. He said, I didn't do that. I just helped open the doors for you. Ed even said that. Ed said it. I didn't do it. You're smart. You did it yourself. I just opened that door. What? Come on. What? Rodriguez Goon, I'm sorry you're so miserable in your life. Did your Cheerios get spit in this morning? He is not the only reason. Oh, smart one. We're still surviving, right? I'm here. You're here, obviously, to pass on your wonderful positivity for the morning. And guess what? I have a following. I have a following because, like Ed said last night, he opened the door for me. So, Rodrigo, have the day you deserve. Yeah. Yes. And Drake, and that's the thing. I hate to say fans. I think you guys are friends, you're followers, You know, some of you who, I think those of you who are here, the loyal people who are here every day, are more like friends. You take the time to get to know me, share, you know, experiences and stuff like that. You know, some of you sit in the background and you just like listening, and that's okay too. You know, that's okay too. I say you're a combination of followers and friends. Goon, yeah. He was a goon. But, you know, I'm lucky in so many ways, right? I don't give a shit that Ed was a doctor, a podiatrist, because I'm leaving him in here for what? People have all their stories, their narratives they want to write. You know, people feel better when they write their own narratives about other people's lives because they're so miserable in theirs that they want to make up shit to get people to believe them like they have all the answers. Oh, they're only doing it to get Ed's money. Well, first of all, what? How? Oh, is that it? He was a podiatrist. Yeah, podiatrist. Self-employed podiatrist that retired super early. Must have millions, right? You guys, come on, get over yourselves. Count the kids. Count how many people are there. Not gonna be much for anybody. And that's if we don't need the money to help for this care. Come on, people. Get out of your holes and use your little noggins that your mom helped make. You guys, finances are not, why, again, it's a different form, a different thing of that attraction to finances and people's, you know, bank accounts. Number one, it's none of your business if he was a multi-gazillionaire. Number two, it would take all the money in the world. I don't think there's a price you can put on doing what I'm doing. You think that money would drive me to do what I'm doing? No. No. I would rather have my freedom. Talk about freedom. Talk about freedom. I'd rather have my freedom. There's not enough money you can pay me to be content and happy with the job that I do today. Hell no. It's a beast every day. It's like you're in the boxing ring every day, not sure how things are gonna, not to mention, you have to take care of yourself in the process. And sometimes we don't even got time to take care of ourselves because we're so reliant, everybody else is so reliant on us that we just keep pushing us down. I don't even shower till like 4 o'clock, you guys. I'm so busy. 4 o'clock. Between, you know, my schedule, Dan's schedule, Grandpa's schedule, between, you know, if Dan's got to go to the office, I got to do this, I got to do that. I don't have time. I don't have time in the day. I don't have time to deal with bullshit. I barely have times to comment back to some of you guys on the social medias. I'm busy. I'm busy. Caregiving is tough. Even if I made $20,000 a month doing it, do you think that would make it better and easier? No. Money doesn't make you happy. Oh, hi, Miss Ash. Money doesn't make you happy. Money complicates things, you know? Money wouldn't make this job any easier. I can tell you that. Spirit, he would be so unhappy. He wouldn't live. He wouldn't live. He would die. I guarantee to you, if he went in a home within a month or two, he would no longer be with us. I couldn't do it to him. I couldn't do it to him. It stressed me the hell out. Could you imagine me having to drop him off? My God, that would give me so much anxiety. It cracked? Or the cavity's just too close to the nerve?
It's just too close to the nerve.
Scheduled for, what the hell is that thing?
It's a vibration plate. Helps with your leaky vagina. Oh, he doesn't too? So you already scheduled it?
Yeah, it's for Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
All I got to ask if I wanted to do it before I went to St. Barbara. I don't want to change St. Barbara.
It kills your nerves.
is.
Yeah, a root canal is just killing all your nerves in your tooth. Is it, I mean, does it hurt all the time?
Only like when it's like super cold.
Yeah, so I mean, just avoid that. Root canal. More money. That'll be like $1,000 trip right there. You should have done it, just to get it over with. When could they have done it? Like tomorrow?
I guess.
Oh,
But I'm driving.
so?
I'm gonna ask for drugs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No. Remember what happened last time you took drugs? You became an angry demon.
I was just sleepy.
Yeah, no. Hell no. No more Norco for you. Just get it pulled. It's your back molar. We'll just pull it. You don't need it. Just don't eat on that side. Don't eat on that side. Yeah. Yay! More money, more money, more money. Now you got to get a smog check too. So you got to do that either today or tomorrow.
Small check.
What?
I'm not gonna do it in time.
Why? What are you doing today? You just go down there, you look at the coupon on the internet, you sit there for 30 minutes, you get your smog check, and then you're done.
I have a code on my car, so it's not gonna smog.
What code do you have on there?
I have to get my tires rotated.
That doesn't matter.
Well, I got my oil change again.
Okay,
And
so
my
that's not.
tires are flat.
You need to get your tires fixed too. So you have today and.
I need to get new tires.
No, oh, Jesus Christ.
It's the like same one that keeps on going flat.
Yeah, there must be.
This one and then
There must be something in it. You got to take it, but you got to go get a smog. That's number one.
Well, I gotta get the code.
There's no code.
Yes, there is.
What's the code on your car?
15.
Okay, that's it. It's just saying they want you to spend money for a fucking overhaul on your engine, which we're not going to do. It'll pass smog.
It's not an overhaul on the engine.
Yes, it is. It's saying it's time for maintenance. That's all it says.
I searched up the code. It's to get my tires rotated and change the oil.
Right. That's not going to change your smog. Jesus Christ, I
But
can't.
it will. Your car won't smog if there's a code on it.
It will
I
smog
have to
with a
get the
code on it.
It won't.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why we couldn't get the Porsche smog. It was because there was a code on it.
Yeah, because there was a mechanical code. There was a misfire. Not a fucking leaky tire. Listerine helps with pain. Golly. It's not going, he just, like, his excuses are his own. God, I just can't. You know, he just has, I finally got him to go to dentist, right? Because his tooth. That's not my husband, by the way, smart one. Sabir. That wasn't my husband. That was my 19-year-old son, almost 20-year-old son. So he needs his car smogged. We paid for the registration, but he needs it smogged. So he's saying because he has a tire code and an oil code that it's not going to pass. Well, he just got his oil changed. They just didn't reset it. And a tire code is not going to throw off the smog. No. He's just one excuse after another. So, which means that I'm going to have to do it because this is what happens in my house. We can't pass emissions with any codes appearing. Oh. I tell my family that I don't endorse excuses, only solutions. Still need help and lots of growing up to do, yeah. Shouldn't be your son, age 19. Shouldn't be my son at age 19? What's that mean? How shouldn't it be my son? I mean, maybe he's right, but it's a tire code. He should be glad he has a mom like you. Yes. I don't understand what, because you were, oh, because I'm so young. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. No, I'm not that young, but that's okay. I'm 50, so I should. He's going to be 20. Andrew's going to be 20 on Saturday. Yeah. He's going to be 20 on Saturday. I think I know what he was saying. It's the check engine light that will make it not pass smog, not a reminder. Yeah, that's what I say too. Yeah. I'm so glad that Brendan went into rehab. Oh, good. Angel, good. You get a little peace and quiet. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, Andrew's birthday. So Roxanne's is Friday, and then Andrew's is Saturday. But they're going down to see, him and Jennifer are going down to see my cousin, Adam. She is standing on a vibration plate. Yes, never knew there was a shake your booty machine. Yeah, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I gotta be careful because TikTok doesn't like me singing. Does he chew tobacco? He doesn't chew it. He puts a pouch in. Yeah. He puts a pouch in. He's a poucher. You know, that's all that is. I can't. You know, you guys, I can only do what I can do, right? I needed the boy to get his urine done. I needed the boy to get his blood work done because he's past due for that. So every 3 months, he's got to do his blood work for his kidneys, and he's got to do pee-pee at least once a month. And so I'm like, I've been on his ass for 2 weeks, right? I know, no bueno. I know, but you know, what can you do? I can only, cha-cha, Kelsey. You know, the only thing I can do as a mom, and this is who I am. I'm a mom that, and still have to tell him things as well. Well, we have to. I'm a mom. Yeah, it's a reminder light. Yeah, so they didn't research, whatever. He just did. But yeah, so I'm a mom. So I keep on top of all that shit. Like, he wants to do his blood, his urine. He doesn't have to do his urine every month, but, you know, I like it as an indicator to see where he's at with his protein and stuff like that. But, you know, every 3 months he should get his, you know, his stuff done, his blood, because it just gives you internally what's happening. You know, proteinuria is different than, you know, everything else. And it just like, come on, bruh, you've needed this done for 3 weeks. You're like past due. Let's do it. Let's get it done. And he's going to Santa Barbara. So I was like, you need to get your car done, right? You need to get your smog done. We can deal with the tires, but you're driving around on fucking flat tires. Not okay. Not okay. Because you're driving around on flat tires, what you're going to end up doing is creating more money for your mom to spend. Yeah. I don't think it ever ends, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I know, because at one point, when we're done telling them what they need to do, then tell them to visit YouTube University today to figure out how to fix the dang light situation. Yeah. Rim damage, that too. Fuck. And then I'm left to do it because. And my husband was in there making a big pot of spaghetti sauce to simmer all day. God, he's a badass. I told you to stop talking, Jade. I told you to not brag about all those things. I told you that we don't care. Do not speak until spoken to. Yeah, so this is what I have to deal with constantly. It's micromanaging. They were dry rotted. Oh my God. I can't. Just tell him how to fix the engine light. Yeah, well, he needs to. It's something you have to press something for so long, and it should redo. And we got his oil changed too soon. But yes, he needs to go get a smog. So what I'm gonna have Dan do is I'll have Dan do it because, you know, I'm vibrating. It's my new bladder control system. You guys, my bladder has gotten so much better on this thing. Santa Barbara's awesome, but it's a long drive from your area. Yeah. Ooh, tomatoes. I love homegrown Spirit. I love homegrown tomatoes. I love it. So seriously, the cooter is so much better. Y'all have leaking problems. I think this is the solution. This is helping me so, like, I can hold urine so much longer and not start dribbling as I go. You guys, I'm just telling you. Hey, Martha. Bye, Martha. Have a great day. Have a great day. I'm telling you, if you have leaky problems, this is the time. Going through it with me, daughter. I know, but you know, sometimes I'm just like, it stresses me out. And then he starts school, right?
And now he's got a fucking $1,000 root canal to be done. So, if you need one of these plates, buy it for me. It gives me $10. I'm begging, I'm pleading, and I need your $10. Thank you. I know, Tim and Tom. Tim and Tom always coming in strong on a Wednesday morning when I'm out here working. Fuck them. I just Googled the year and model makeup color reset service light, and the first result tells you how. Oh, really? Okay. Thanks, D. I'm gonna miss one of those plates. Just put one on medicine for. I'm telling you, you guys click on my. But every time I think about when anybody mentions Mexico and root canals or teeth, I think of Elvie when she talked about the little biscuit tooth. I'll probably have him make some homemade bread to go with it. Of course. I'm probably him making some homemade bread. Can he come over and take Andrew's car and deal with that too? Rip that out. My son finally did. And I'm on Listerine. I'm on Listerine. Listerine. Oh no, that's Mr. Clean. Never mind. I know. I need help, you guys. I'm drowning. I am drowning. I can't catch up with everything around my house. Oh, shit. I can't. I am trying wholeheartedly to catch up. And then Dan is like, so I do need an assistant. And it was so funny because I was sitting in bed last night with my husband. Hi, honey. And he's like, you know, the gropey hands. And by the way, he tried to get some, and like for 2-3 times, and Ed kept getting up, and it was just, bye Marianne, it just wasn't gonna happen, right? Because Grandpa kept getting up, and it was like, okay, I was starting to relax, and then all of a sudden you hear him, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, look, here's the thing. Yeah, we just have to have segs in the morning. It's just the only thing that is going to work at this present moment. Because by the time I get in bed at night, because I read, I just need to unwind a little bit, you know, because I'm so high energy all day. And what did he say? Let me tell you what he said. He's like, well, you can put your book down. I said, can I have a moment where I can unwind? You know, I've been on my ass all day, running, doing, micromanaging, getting stuff done for taxes, working on that every day, everything, right? And I said, I think we need to do it in the AM. When I'm awake somewhat, not at 5 or 5:30, but let's shoot for 6:30 for fuck's sake. And he says, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, what's not good is not getting any period. So if you're going to figure it out, I think a morning time sounds great. Well, those are only quickies. Okay, bruh, you get what you can get. Like, I'm telling you, nighttime does not work for me. I'm exhausted. Grandpa's up 50,000 times. And when he sees the door, he tries to get out of the fucking door, shaking it on it like a fucking 2-year-old. You know, I need to get out. Dan does not prefer AM, Stephen, because he doesn't want a quickie. He wants a long, fucking drawn out thing. Why? Quickies are great. Why do we need a fucking 45-minute tickle fest? I don't want the fucking monkey bars. I don't want the swings every time. Maybe once a week we can play on the swings. But until then, take it what you get it, buddy. No. I mean, fuck. I don't want to spend that much time. I want to read. I need to see what happens in my book. I need to relax. My eyes hurt. My body hurts. And the last thing I want to do is being fondled and groped on. It's one boundary I have set for myself. Jade, shut the fuck up, Jade. One boundary I have said, nighttime, I'm so tired. I really like to read and just relax and fall asleep. Just saying. Just saying. I just can't. Being hung on is like having a 3-year-old kid after all day of fucking taking care of everything and everybody. The last thing you want to do is to be hung on. Fuck the blower! It's too long. Well, Dan, let you carry on reading. He was trying to, Laura. He was still trying to, touchy, pokey, while I was reading. But then Grandpa would get up, and there was a moment where I was like, okay, fine. Maybe he can relax if he does. I have like certain erogenous zones on my inner thigh. You don't even have to touch the main source, right? It's all. I don't know how you. Jade, I don't know, like, how some of you are, but, like, for me, it's not the prize. Like, it's not the beacon of light. It's not the rose. The rose doesn't get me all that. It's everything else, right? It's everything else. Like, just the gentle, the tickle, the light tickle. You don't have to go, like, nobody wants that. Well, Jade mate, but I don't want, I like the slow, my eyes start with a slow tickle. Like, I'm like, ooh, like the eye goes weird and shit. The head, just everything, like just a slow tickle. But you just have to, then don't tickle for 30 seconds and then go for the prize again. That doesn't work that way. The erogenous zones are under construction. It just starts with a love touch, Stephen. A love touch. What about what your partner wants? It doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what you want. I want it every morning. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You don't want that. So you fucking say, well, I can take care of it myself then. So fine. Well, then it's me. Look at what I do every day long. Look at everything I do. And then at night, for the first time, I relax when I lay in bed, and then I go, I got the, hey, baby, let's go. No, that's not what I want. Well, I'm trying to tell you there's other ways to connect with me. Don't connect by grabbing the bowling ball and taking it for a fucking stroll down the fucking lane. Nobody wants that. I want the love connection, not the whole connection, HOLE. I want the love connection, not the, hey baby, let's go. That's not erogenous for the woman. The grope is not either. Ow, that hurt. This, like, what man thinks that's a great touch? What, yeah. Yeah, that's, let's go, baby. No, not that either. Ooh, yeah, not that either. That is not how you get it. Just gentle. Hey, babe. Tickle, love, support. Don't even say, what do you need? What do you want? Don't just grab and grope. Unacceptable. Sexual harassment of the woman. Not okay. Didn't somebody say that once? Just grab her by the pee. No, we don't grab by the pee. It is not okay. Man, woman, or child. Or, well, never mind. Don't, you grab and grope. You are the biggest groper on the planet. Like, I hope you didn't do that to just every random woman in your possession. That's all you've done to me is grope. The build. Do you know anything about the build? Well, what do I want? I want to grope it. I want to touch it. That's my prize, but it's not mine. It's not mine. It's not my prize. That's not how you open me up by a grope. Hey, baby, take off your pants. Are we just going to do a quickie? Because you might, yes, no. You want the whole playground action? Don't got time. The climb. The climb. Learn about the climb. You want the climb, learn about it. And until you climb, baby, well, you're going to be on the ground. The climb. Fuck. This guy is the biggest groper on the planet. I mean, that's, you're my woman. You come to me now. You know, the big, forceful, bare hands. Mine. I must take you, grope you, and flick you. And you will do whatever I like, not what you like. I can almost see it. The dream. I'm dreaming. I always tell him to, come on, the fucking climb. Not today, bear man. Not today. The field of creams. He is a caveman. The climb. This guy. Rubbish. Rubbish. You're fucking rubbish. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. You know what? Again, nighttime doesn't work for me. You want to frolic, you want to play, you want to run around like for 3 minutes. I have it for you every morning. That hurt. I'm sensitive. No. Menopausal boobs. Women, are your breasts sensitive? There are 4 animals on the bed every morning. So, I mean, and there are cheerleaders. Go, daddy. Go, mommy. Relax and do it. Come on, hurry up. We're hungry. Let's go. Hurry up and come. More. If it's not fucking grandpa, it's the animals. I can't. It's you got dogs, you know, all excited. You got a Donny cat and Dan's balls. All your basic needs are covered. Your yard work's done. Your wash is always washed. You always typically have toilet paper stocked up out here. You have food. Your clothes get put away for you, right? Your floors get vacuumed your house looks somewhat decent. Your cars are always taken care of and washed. Your bills are paid, right? Your bills are paid. I'm here to help with your father. Your basic needs, bruh, are covered. What about my basic needs? What about my basic needs? I'll bathe you like I bathe your father. Well, not exactly. I can do a little bit more tricks with you. I can give you a shower, trim your nails, do your nose hairs, and lotion you up. Your basic needs, buddy, are done. They're done. My basic needs are fucking left behind somewhere. You have a house. Okay, Ed. Okay. Yeah, who takes care? It's my house. My house, my food, my yard, my car. Whose name is on that car? Mine. I'm empty. You're empty. I'm empty. Yeah. A big void. Yeah, you want to talk about big void mold. My void is bigger than yours. I want a new car. Ugh. Ugh. You want a new car? Ridiculous. Money's going down. That's That's what we should do, is buy a car. I've stolen his confidence as a man. Hey, Jake will help you in that category. He's really good. Impotent. You're finally impotent? Yes. It didn't feel impotent last night before Grandpa came out of bed for the second time. He's got it made. His basic needs are taken care of. And then his wife is just too beat down and battered and overwhelmed and tired that she can't take care of the other needs that he must have, you know. Yeah, I am the older woman. I am. I should feel very... Shit. Fucking old man. What about me? You and Grandpa are working together to squash me down. Yeah. No. Have you heard that song? It's empty inside. Why are mods deleting my comment instead of responding? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how the mechanics work on the subscriptions. I don't know why mods do what they do. We all support you. No, not everybody, Jake. Speak for yourself. Dan's a great man. You know, even Jake now busted out the line yet this morning. I was pissed off about something. He's like, Danielle, listen to me right now. You have a great brain power, and your mind can do anything you want it to do. Jake. Caveman. Caveman is thinking he's funny today. He's sitting in there typing like, I'm broken. I'm empty inside. She has killed every desire. I need medication now because I have ED. No, Dan desperate. I'm lonely. You can go to Mark. You and Mark can go hang out together. Yeah, see, he won't talk this way on his live, only in mine. Let's be real. Dan won't talk this way because, God forbid, he doesn't want to offend anybody. Go to the roly-poly for all I care. Do it. Have fun doing it, and don't bring me home any diseases. You do it. See how much fun you can have when you come back with Henrietta on the tip. That's right. Or a little cluster of things that bite and live in your hair. We can sing the Justin Bieber song, I'm So Lonely. Everybody knows my name. My name is Dan Salinger, and I'm an attorney, a retired one at that. Everybody can see me broken, inclined just to get out. I feel so lonely. My wife shames me every day. My dad stomps on my parade. And I'm so lonely. I don't know. Anyhow. About your sexy times and toys. Mine hate it. They hear anything. Well, no, I don't care. I do it just to piss them off, Spirit. You should know that. What you see on this video, on this live, is what you get. I don't change how I act in front of my kids at all. At all. I think it's funny to torment them in those ways. It's just funny. Yeah. I said something yesterday. I was talking to somebody, and Andrew walked in. Oh, I think we were talking about something, and I said, it's important. Isn't it not important to ask your partner what works, what doesn't, what makes you feel good, what, whatever. And Dan, whatever I said, it was probably a little bit, tiny bit more graphic than that. And Andrew walked downstairs. He's like, great, Mom. I'm like, well, it's true. When you're engaged in those activities, ask always what they want. Not about you. It's about what you want, what they want. And when they get what they want, guess what? You end up getting what you want. Did you hear that, Dan? Did you hear that, Dan? When you cater to their wants, like your wives, right? Your wife, not wives. Then you eventually get what you want. But somehow you can't get that through your steel trap brain. Andrew has, he giggles, he giggles. It's about what I want, honey, because in the end, you get what you want, right? It's about me, but in turn, it works for you. I gotta talk to you like I talk to the trolls. Honey, it's very basic. We've been together for 30 years, sweet pea. You should understand. But I don't know. Stubborn as a fucking ox. Anyhow. All right, enough about me and Dan. Anyway, I gotta go. I got shit to do. I got people to see. He's coming out. I'm getting off.
It's 9 o'clock on
No,
the
no, because I'm on a subscriber live. You can't do that because I already was singing this morning and it said violation. So don't do that. Anyhow. All right, guys. I am leaving. Have a great day. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. Doesn't mean they're valid to other people.
Everybody's feelings are valid unless they're mine.
Go poop.
Do you know that he poked me in the stomach last night?
Yeah, I forgot.
You were awake. I knew it. I just caught her. So after all that last night, I came in and said, so you're awake now? And I said to her, Grandpa poked me in the stomach like the Pillsbury Doughboy, which he did when I was helping him get from the bathroom. And I said it to her. She said nothing, but she did hear it. She was awake. The
I
truth
laughed.
comes out.
No, I said it to you.
You said
I
nothing. You
responded.
pretended to be asleep.
I said, yes, I heard it. Ha, ha, ha.
I was thinking, how can anybody sleep through that?
Nobody can sleep through your mouth.
Is it live tonight?
God. It's already fucking bugging me. Anyhow, remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. And sorry if you have husbands like mine. Anyhow, have a good day, you guys. Enjoy your day. Be safe, be happy. And remember, it costs nothing to be kind to people. See you guys later.